The best esports moments and plays of 2018 so far. We're just about halfway through 2018, and we've already had countless fantastic esports moments. But which ones set the world alight? We've taken a look back on the 6 months we've had so far and chosen our favorite plays, matches, and moments. From League of Legends to Rocket League, here are the top 5 things that will make a lasting impression as we head into the second half of the year. Got any you think should be included? Let us know. There are a number of interesting stories surrounding this year's Rocket League Championship Series World Championship Final. First of all, the acquisition of the former Gale Force Esports players by Team Dignitas meant that Dignitas suddenly had a World Championship caliber team on their hands. Gale Force won last year's tournament, however under their new Dignitas name, they stumbled against NRG in the semi-finals. Dignitas had to come through the lower bracket, dominating their competition, on their way to the grand final against the team which had previously beaten them, NRG. Dignitas forced a bracket reset with a 4-1 win, and then had a 3-1 lead in the grand final. But, NRG didn't give up, and came back to 3-3, setting up a winner-takes-all deciding game. Up until this point, it was like a script writer was secretly dictating the World Championship. The deciding match was 2-2, until 4 seconds to go, and then this happened. Skip to around 1:32 and 50 seconds. A late goal from Team Dignitas meant they were in the lead when the clock hit 0, but the ball stayed in the air for an incredible 13 seconds, when NRG's JSTN scored one of the most clutch goals of his life. It was all for nothing though, as Dignitas managed to grab the sudden death overtime goal, giving them a second world championship in a row. Dignitas Turbo Pulse also became the first player to win 3 world championship titles, an incredible achievement, and he's still just 19 years of age. Here's what it meant to Team Dignitas' new CEO, Mike Prandeville. The best player to never win an international trophy has finally won an international trophy. Not only did China finally break Korea's streak of dominance when Royal Never Give Up defeated Kingzone Dragons at the League of Legends mid-season invitational, Uzi cemented himself as one of the game's best players. After a 6-year career that has seen Uzi appear in many international finals, he finally won one, and you could see what it meant to him. After consistent top performances throughout the tournament, it all culminated in a fantastic final match, where the Chinese team were able to come out on top, in part thanks to highly skilled play from Uzi. A great video from LoL Esports breaks down the final 2 team fights of the match, highlighting Uzi's mastery of Kesa, as well as the way his team worked together to overcome the Koreans. With the previously dominant SK Telecom T1 on the decline, leaving Faker on a weaker than normal team, there could now be a spot as the world's best player up for grabs. Uzi could make a fine argument for the role. This one is just a feel-good story even if you don't follow Smash Esports. Mewtwo King has had a long career in which he has won many tournaments, and at times he was completely dominant over the competition. But, in more recent times, Mewtwo King wasn't finding the same results. That is, until Smash Summit 6, where he won the so-called Super Major against a field of the game's finest players. Mewtwo King defeated Armada in the final, and for a moment, didn't even realize he had won. He was ready to play the next round, with the spectators, and his defeated opponent, having to tell him that he had been victorious. Skip to around 25 hours 50 minutes in the video below. "I won?" he asked, and spent the next minute or so in shock, jaw open, as people around him started congratulating him. Even when he was handed the trophy he looked confused, and he later called it the biggest tournament win of my life. After a 40-match season, along with extra playoff matches, we now know that New York Excelsior are the most dominant team in professional Overwatch. They may have lost to Los Angeles Valiant in the Stage 4 finals, but they will still be favorites to take the season playoffs next month. Nixl is a team of superstars, but one rose above the rest at the start of the season to become the name on everyone's lips, Pine. Sebayalbi and Libero are the team's main DPS players, but in the first part of the season, Nixl would sub in Pine, the control point specialist, to play hit-scan heroes. Not many pro players use McCree, but Pine took teams apart with the cowboy hero, earning himself the nickname Big Boss Pine with plays like these. While not everyone is happy with the place Counter-Strike, Global Offensive isn't right now, the professional players included, there's no doubting it still has major draw as an esport. This was proven once again in January, when the A-League Boston Major smashed Twitch viewership records, with a concurrent viewing total of over 1.1 million people. The match was Cloud9 vs Fozzy Clan, and a massive amount of people tuned in to watch C9 take the major title and $500,000. Other Twitch records have fallen this year too, including the record for the highest number of viewers on a single stream. Fortnite streamer Ninja broke the record when he played with rapper Drake, and then broke his own record again when he held a tournament in Las Vegas, accumulating nearly 700,000 viewers at once. During E3, Twitch broke its overall record, with over 2.9 million people tuning into the platform at one point during the gaming event. It's an exciting time to be in esports, and we're only halfway through the year, with more CSGO and Dota 2 majors to come, the League of Legends World Championship, and much more.